Brewer's yeast is a popular supplement for cats. This natural supplement is derived from the same yeast used in the beer brewing process, making it a byproduct that is rich in essential nutrients. It is a byproduct of beer brewing and is rich in nutrients. These nutrients include B vitamins, protein, and minerals, which are all beneficial for your cat's overall health. Many cat owners believe that brewer's yeast can improve their cat's health and well-being. They report seeing improvements in their cat's coats, energy levels, and even their immune systems. This essay will explore the potential benefits and risks of brewer's yeast for cats. We will look at how it can support your cat's health and what precautions you should take. We will delve into its nutritional content, examine its potential effects on feline health, and discuss how to use it safely. Understanding the right dosage and method of administration is crucial. It's important to remember that every cat is different. Each cat has unique nutritional needs and sensitivities. What works for one cat may not work for another. Some cats may benefit greatly from brewer's yeast, while others may not respond as well. Always consult your veterinarian before adding any new supplements to your cat's diet. Your vet can provide personalized advice based on your cat's health history and current condition. This is especially important if your cat has any underlying health conditions. Certain health issues may be exacerbated by new supplements, so professional guidance is essential. Your veterinarian can help you determine if brewer's yeast is appropriate for your cat and advise you on the correct dosage. They can also monitor your cat's response to the supplement and make adjustments as needed. Brewer's yeast is a nutritional powerhouse. It is an excellent source of B vitamins, which are essential for a variety of bodily functions. These vitamins play a vital role in energy metabolism, nervous system function, and cell growth and development. Brewer's yeast is also a good source of chromium, a trace mineral that helps regulate blood sugar levels. In addition to B vitamins and chromium, brewer's yeast contains protein, amino acids, and minerals such as selenium and potassium. These nutrients contribute to overall health and well-being. However, it's crucial to note that while brewer's yeast contains these nutrients, their bioavailability and effectiveness in cats might vary. Proponents of brewer's yeast for cats often cite its potential benefits for skin, coat, and energy levels. They suggest that the B vitamins in brewer's yeast can help improve skin health and promote a shiny coat. Additionally, some believe that brewer's yeast can boost energy levels in cats. This is attributed to its B vitamin content, which is involved in energy production. However, it's important to acknowledge that scientific evidence supporting these claims is limited. While brewer's yeast does contain nutrients that are beneficial for skin, coat, and energy levels, more research is needed to confirm its effectiveness in cats. It's crucial to approach these claims with a critical eye and consult your veterinarian for evidence-based advice. Section 4. Yeast and Flea Control. What the Science Says. One of the most debated potential benefits of brewer's yeast is its use as a natural flea repellent. This idea has been circulating among pet owners for years, with many swearing by its effectiveness. Some cat owners believe that adding brewer's yeast to their cat's diet can help deter fleas. They often mix it into their pet's food, hoping it will provide a natural solution to a common problem. The theory behind this claim is that brewer's yeast alters the smell of a cat's skin and coat, making it less appealing to fleas. This change in scent is thought to act as a deterrent, keeping fleas at bay. However, scientific studies on the effectiveness of brewer's yeast for flea control in cats are inconclusive. Researchers have conducted various experiments, but the results have been mixed. Some studies have shown that brewer's yeast has little to no effect on flea infestations, providing no significant relief for cats suffering from these pests, while others suggest a potential repellent effect. These studies indicate that there might be some merit to the claims, but the evidence is not strong enough to be conclusive. More research is needed to provide a definitive answer. Until then, it's important to approach this potential remedy with caution and not rely solely on it for flea control. It's essential to rely on proven flea control methods recommended by your veterinarian, such as topical treatments or oral medications. These methods have been tested and proven to be effective in keeping your cat flea-free. Section 5. Forms of brewer's yeast and how to use them. Brewer's yeast for cats is available in various forms, including powder, tablets, and chews. Powdered brewer's yeast can be easily sprinkled onto your cat's food. Tablets and chews offer a convenient alternative, especially for picky eaters. When introducing brewer's yeast to your cat's diet, it's best to start with a small amount and gradually increase the dosage as needed. The recommended dosage of brewer's yeast for cats can vary depending on factors such as the cat's size, age, and health condition. It's always best to consult your veterinarian for guidance on the appropriate dosage for your cat. They can help you determine the right amount to provide without risking potential side effects. Section 6. Potential side effects and precautions. While brewer's yeast is generally considered safe for cats, some potential side effects should be considered. It's a popular supplement due to its nutritional benefits, but like any supplement, it's not without its risks. Some cats may experience digestive upset, such as diarrhea or vomiting, especially when first introduced to brewer's yeast. This is often due to the body adjusting to the new supplement. It's crucial to introduce it slowly and gradually increase the dosage to minimize the risk of digestive issues. Starting with a small amount allows the cat's digestive system to adapt. In rare cases, cats may have an allergic reaction to brewer's yeast. Allergies can be unpredictable and vary from cat to cat. Allergic reactions can manifest as itching, skin rashes, or gastrointestinal problems. These symptoms should not be ignored as they can lead to more serious health issues. If you notice any signs of an allergic reaction, discontinue use and contact your veterinarian immediately. Prompt action can prevent further complications. It's also important to note that brewer's yeast can interact with certain medications. This is particularly crucial for cats with pre-existing health conditions. If your cat is taking any medications, consult your veterinarian before adding brewer's yeast to their diet. Your vet can provide guidance on safe usage and potential interactions. Section 7. Brewer's Yeast for Cats, a balanced perspective. Brewer's yeast is a nutrient-rich supplement that may offer some potential benefits for cats. Its high B vitamin content and other nutrients may support skin, coat, and energy levels. However, scientific evidence to support these claims is limited, and more research is needed. While some cat owners believe in its effectiveness as a natural flea repellent, scientific studies on this topic have yielded mixed results. It's crucial to approach these claims with caution and consult your veterinarian for evidence-based advice. Always consult your veterinarian before adding brewer's yeast or any other supplement to your cat's diet. They can help you determine if it's appropriate for your cat, advise you on the correct dosage, and monitor for potential side effects.
All right, so we're diving into something today that I know a lot of cat owners out there are curious about. It's Brewer's Yeast for cats. It's gotten really popular as a supplement, but is it actually good for our feline friends?
Well, yeah, that's the question, isn't it? I mean, Brewer's yeast has tons of nutrients, tons of people swear by it, but we got to look at the facts. You know, we're going to break down the science and really see if this supplement is something worth giving to your cat.
Awesome. So let's get right to it. First off, the brewer's yeast we find in pet supplements that's different from the kind that ends up in beer, right?
Exactly.
Okay, good.
It's specifically cultivated on molasses and beet sugar for supplements. It's almost like it's a gourmet process, you could say, to make sure that it has the best nutrition for our cats.
Ah, that makes sense. So it's like the premium version of yeast, specially made for cats. But why is this special version more nutritious? I mean, brewer's yeast is a byproduct of making beer right. So shouldn't all yeast be basically the same?
Well, so the herbalist C.J. Puttinen, he explains it this way. The yeast used in supplements, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, it's just naturally more packed with nutrients than the leftover yeast from beer production.
Okay.
It's like we took the best of the best when it comes to yeast and said, hey, this is what our cats are getting.
Got it. So let's get down to the benefits then, right?
Yes.
What's so great about brewer's yeast for cats? I know the University of Maryland highlights it as a great source of B vitamins and chromium.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big one. The B vitamins, they're essential for our little buddies. We're talking B1, B2, B6, B12. All of those are crucial for a cat's health.
Definitely. And speaking of B vitamins, B1 in particular is super important for a cat's nervous system. In her book, Natural Healing for Dogs and Cats, Diane Stein even warns about how B1 deficiency in cats can be really serious. We're talking seizures, even death in some cases. That's scary stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's really important to keep an eye on that. You know, some commercial pet foods might have added B vitamins, but it's not always enough. Brewer's yeast can help fill in those gaps and make sure your cat's getting what they need.
Makes sense. And what about chromium? What role does that play in the cat's health?
Well, according to Diane Stein, the chromium in Brewer's Yeast can be helpful in regulating blood sugar for cats who have diabetes.
Okay, so that could be useful. But what about this idea that brewer's yeast helps repel fleas? Is that true or is that just a myth?
Unfortunately, it's more of a myth. A lot of holistic vets recommend brewer's yeast for that. But a study done way back in 1983 at UC Davis debunked that.
Oh, wow.
They tested it on dogs and didn't find any evidence that brewer's yeast actually prevented flea infestations.
Well, that's too bad. So if brewer's yeast doesn't actually keep the fleas away, what are some of the side effects we should watch out for?
The main thing to be aware of is allergies.
Right.
Some cats can be allergic to brewer's yeast and might have reactions like, excessive scratching, skin redness, vomiting, even diarrhea.
Wow, so we definitely need to keep an eye out for that. What should we do if we notice our cat having any of those allergy symptoms?
Stop giving them the brewer's yeast immediately and definitely consult your vet.
Mhm.
It's always better to be safe than sorry, especially when it comes to our furry friends.
Absolutely. And speaking of vets, they can recommend the best way to give brewer's yeast to your cat, right? Because it comes in different forms, liquid, tablets, powder.
Yeah, definitely. Each form has its own pros and cons, and your vet will be able to tell you what works best for your cat based on, well, everything really, their age, weight, health condition, even their preferences.
Okay, so even if there's no real scientific evidence to support it, what if I still want to try brewer's yeast as a natural flea repellent? Is there a particular type that's best for that?
Well, there are some brewer's yeast products with a high concentration of sulfur. They
Hmm.
come from molasses and they might have some repellent effect. I mean, sulfur has a pretty strong smell that fleas really hate.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
So how much brewer's yeast should you actually give to a cat?
The ideal dosage really depends on your cat's weight and the concentration of the supplement. The best thing to do is follow the manufacturer's recommendations or whatever your vet advises.
Great advice. So to sum it all up, brewer's yeast can be a good addition to a cat's diet, but we need to be mindful of allergies and always check with the vet before adding it, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
And it's important to remember that every cat is different. Just because something works for one cat doesn't necessarily mean it'll work for another.
That's a great point. All right, folks, we hope this deep dive into brewer's yeast has been helpful. And if you've used brewer's yeast with your cat, we'd love to hear about your experiences.
Yeah, tell us everything.
Right. What benefits did you see? What challenges did you run into? Any tips you can share with other cat owners?
We want to hear it all.
And here's a question to ponder. Could brewer's yeast be the key to a healthier, happier cat? We invite you to continue the conversation with us on social media. Until next time.
Bye.